Saboteur's stash. An unusual and, without exaggeration, unique find was made by Latvian searchers from the Legenda Club. Walking through the forest with a metal detector, they found 5 carefully hidden containers. Apparently, these caches were intended for German saboteurs, who were operating behind the Soviet army lines. Inside the hermetically sealed containers there was a real, gentleman's kit of a saboteur, weapons, explosives, means of detonation and other equipment. Thanks to hermetically sealed packaging, moisture did not penetrate inside, and the contents were preserved not just in good, but in excellent condition, better than in army warehouses. Eventually, all the finds were handed over to the Latvian Armed Forces and the Military Museum. When I removed the holster from the cache, I was surprised to find a perfectly preserved revolver inside. Its condition was impeccable, as if it had just come off the assembly line. The cartridges lay neatly beside it, just as perfect, without the slightest trace of time. The revolver seemed to be ready for action when it was loaded. An explosive disguised as a lump of coal. Such pieces were thrown into a pile of coal at stations, from where they fell into the furnace of a locomotive, disabling it. A stash discovered deep in the forest turned out to be a real-time capsule. Everything inside was in remarkably good condition, as if the items had only recently been hidden for a secret mission. Among the trophies were combat revolvers with perfectly preserved cartridges, ready for use. Detonators, neatly packed in separate bags, a magnetic mine with intact fasteners, strong cords for subversion, everything looked as if the saboteurs had left this equipment only yesterday. Next to them were items that looked ordinary at first glance, but were vital in the conditions of the mission behind enemy lines, a box of waterproof matches, flares for secret signs, compact pliers, indispensable in repairing equipment or preparing traps. Completing the set was an antique but surprisingly well-preserved penknife with multiple functions, from a blade to small tools for working with machinery. Each item in this cache told its own silent story, of careful preparation, of the unseen fronts of war, of the men who had to remain in the shadows. And all this, preserved in airtight containers, has survived for decades, reminding us of dramatic pages of history.